Are you starting a YouTube channel, but you just don't know which gear or equipment is best for you? In this video, you're gonna get a look at the best YouTube channel equipment for beginners with a budget in 2020. So with that being said, let's roll this intro and let's get into it. Alright, what's up guys? My name's Austin and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, click that subscribe button below. Today, like I said, we're going to be talking about the best YouTube channel equipment for beginners with a budget in 2020. And a huge thing that I want everybody to understand right now at the beginning of the video is that you don't need to get a crazy expensive setup as soon as you get started on YouTube. And even if you have the budget in order to do it, if you go and you buy a ton of equipment, this is all brand new to you, you just had the idea, oh yeah, let's start a YouTube channel. And then you went and got all the camera equipment. Now you have to figure out, A, how to make videos, how to, create the storyline underneath the videos. You have to figure out how to use each piece of equipment. And there's so many moving parts that if you don't take it slow, step by step, and learn each step, like for example, learning how to set up the audio, learning how to color grade, make sure all the colors are looking good in your shot. If you don't take it step by step and learn each thing, so that way you can constantly keep improving rather than starting out with some good equipment but then just having terrible quality because you don't know how to use it.
Why doesn't this autofocus work? Is this clear? It doesn't seem very clear to me. I had some serious technical difficulty and lighting issues. I go right here. I'm out of focus. Then I get close. And I'm too dark. And I'm really close. Alright, if I'm out of focus, sorry. I'm trying to drop some knowledge here. Now I look super white. Much better. Much better.
Yeah. It'll be better if you just start on your phone and just don't do any editing, don't do anything fancy. So there's really going to be 5 different pieces of equipment that you actually really need as a beginner on YouTube. And those 5 things are: first, something to record with, so a camera; something to record audio with, so a microphone. Number 3, you're going to need good lighting. And then you are going to need a tripod to hold up your camera if you don't want to use books, like I've seen other videos talk about. And then 5th, if you're going to want to put titles and graphics in your videos, you're going to want to get an editing software. And we're about to go through each of these, and I'm going to talk about the best options for beginner YouTubers in 2020. So guys, before I break down each of the pieces of equipment that you're going to need to get if you're a new YouTuber, I just wanted to let you guys know that all of the links to all of the products will be in the description below, so that way you don't have to go and search Amazon and try and find what I'm talking about. I'll actually just link the exact products that I use, and those are affiliate links. So if you guys pick those, if you guys click those links and then you end up buying anything from those links, then you'll be supporting the channel and helping me out. So I appreciate you, and what I do with that money is I put it towards the channel so that way I can get better equipment, make more videos, and keep providing value for you guys. So with that being said, let's get into it. So we're gonna go through all 5 pieces of those equipment and which ones would be best for beginners on YouTube that, kind of have a low budget, that they're not trying to break the bank, but they do have a budget. So now that you know the 5 essential pieces of equipment that you need to start a YouTube channel in 2020, let's just get into the first one, which is the camera that you're going to be using. And if you're somebody that's like, oh my god, I can't afford one of these fancy cameras. Yeah, so we're going to talk about both. We're going to talk about the cheap camera option / free, and then we're also going to talk about a DSLR, nice camera. And that's also what I'm shooting on, is a DSLR. But I also shoot videos for this YouTube channel on my Galaxy S10 Plus. It has a crazy camera, and I'm sure a lot of you guys out there, you guys might have iPhones, you guys might have other Androids, or maybe you have the same Android as me. Let me know in the comments below what kind of phone you got. But everybody's camera on their phone is good enough to get started on YouTube. So if you have a camera, no excuses. So there's 2 different options for taking videos on YouTube, and the first one is using your cell phone, and most cell phones have really good cameras these days. And second would be using a DSLR camera or a mirrorless camera. And in my experience, I just prefer having a DSLR camera. That's what I went for in the first place, because I like taking photos. I need to take photos for thumbnails for these videos, and I also need to record video for these videos. So yeah, does that make sense? Yeah, videos for these videos. But this camera specifically is good for both of them. This right here that I'm shooting on is the Canon Rebel Sl2, and it's been great for everything that I need it for personally. But there's also times where I want to just get that extra shot, and when I'm using this camera, I can't like just take it down and like, you know. So what I do then is I'll take my phone out, and then that'll be my second camera. So those of you that don't have a nice fancy camera or don't have the money or the budget to actually go and get one, you might as well just go and use your phone and start recording videos with that. And just don't think about it too much. Your phone is a great camera, but the phone that I use is this one right here. It's called the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and it's pretty cool. It's got a really good camera, and that's all I'm looking for right there. So as long as the phone's got a good camera, it doesn't matter if it's iPhone, Android, Google, whatever it is, if it's got a good camera, use it. And the second thing that we're going to talk about here is microphones. So you're going to need something to be able to record the audio for your videos. And yeah, you could just use the microphone that's built into whatever you're recording off of, like your phone microphone, or if you end up getting a camera, the built-in microphone to that camera. Or you can get yourself a nice mic, and there are a lot of cheap options for very nice mics that will be able to up your audio quality, which in turn ups your video quality. Wow. And the reason why having a microphone is so important is that if people can't listen to your videos and, you know, make it through the whole video listening to that type of audio that you have, like let's say if it's got like a little bit of crackling in the background, or if it's got like some weird noises that, you know, it's like made by the microphone, or it just doesn't sound good, it sounds like you're in a tin can or something, you're definitely going to want to get a microphone, so that way you can enhance that audio quality and then in turn enhance the viewing experience. I personally use a crazy fancy mic, and it is right here, and the camera is all the way over there. I personally use a Rode NTG4 microphone, and I love it, but it is definitely a pain in the butt if you don't know what you're doing. So if you don't know how to make YouTube videos and you don't know all about audio quality, don't go out and buy a crazy fancy microphone. I would get one that can either plug straight into your phone or one that can plug straight into your camera. Easy. No like extra wires, no like extra things that you gotta plug in. And the microphone that I've used on pretty much like 90% of my videos on this channel is this microphone right here. And it was very cheap. It was about like $40, maybe like $60 max, but it's called the Rode Video Micro. And it's a great microphone for beginners with a budget because it's so affordable. And aside from it being affordable, it's so easy to just take this end and just plug it straight into either your phone if you have an audio jack. And that's another reason why I had a Samsung, just so I could plug in audio, or so that way I could plug in microphones straight into my phone. And also, you could also plug this into the DSLR camera, and then it has this little thing that you could just put on top, so that way it'll stay on top of the camera. And that's pretty cool. And this is pretty cheap. It might even be on Amazon or eBay. You might be able to get a used one for cheaper. But yeah, definitely get a microphone so that way you can enhance that audio quality. And the reason why having a good microphone is so important is because if people can't listen to your whole video and listen all the way until the end because the audio is kind of bad and it just it doesn't really sound that good, you're definitely going to want to just take the easy step of getting one of these microphones that you could just plug into your camera easy. There's no like extra software you need. There's no other like hidden things you need to plug in. Just get it easy microphone that actually works and that is actually proven to have good quality, and then start shooting videos. And the third essential piece of equipment for YouTube beginners in 2020 is having lighting. And we can say that the sun can be our equipment here, and we can get natural lighting, and natural lighting is great. So if you go outside and you record your videos outside, that's awesome, because sunlight is really good as long as you make quick videos, like 5-10 minute videos. But if you're trying to sit down and do like a how-to video and you're in your house and you're using like sunlight, you're kind of constrained to the amount of time that you have. And aside from that, if you're recording and it takes 30 minutes to record a full video, I've been recording this video so far for about 20 minutes, and I'm probably going to cut a lot of it up, so this will be kind of closer to maybe like the third minute in the video. But if you're recording and it takes you 20 minutes, the sun is going to be changing spots on you. So throughout the whole video, the lighting is going to be changing, your face is going to be getting colored differently, and that makes it really hard to color grade in the editing software after you record your video, so in post-processing. And color correcting is not like essential. You don't have to color correct your footage, but it does just add that little bit of professionality, a little bit of looking better, looking fresh. And lighting helps a ton, no matter if you're going to be color correcting after, or if you're just planning on recording and uploading straight from your phone, or with no edits at all. Lighting is very important, so that way people could actually see your face. They could see whatever you're talking about. Let's say if you have like a how-to channel, or it's like a DIY channel, you could light whatever you're actually doing, so that way they could clearly see the products that you're using. Lighting is very important for video. You don't want your videos to be all dark. Kind of like the audio that we were talking about, we want the video to be easy to watch, and the best way to up your video quality is not actually getting a better camera, it's actually getting lights for your current camera. The lights that I currently use are the Fovitec Studio Pro LED lights. I believe they're called like bi-color LEDs. There's a yellow set, and then there's a blue set, or an orange and a blue. And you could dial, there's like little dials, and you can dial them back and forth and mess with the different coloring. And that way you can really get your coloring on point in your video. So that way it's not like a little bit pink, or it doesn't look orange. I've definitely had problems with the color of my videos, and that's one thing that I've been working on a lot. So that's why I got some very nice mics. And the nice thing about that is that I can also record at night. I'm someone that likes to stay up real late, and sometimes just stay up like, sometimes just not sleep, honestly. But sleep is very important. All of you out there that are watching this and you're like, oh yeah, now I can, this guy says I shouldn't sleep. Nah, it's good to get your sleep. I just got my sleep schedule back on point, and yeah, so no worries from anybody out there saying, oh, that's not healthy. Hey, I'm back on it. I'm not staying up all late, but I used to. And if I want to stay up late, I'm gonna. So if I want to stay up late and record a video, now I'm gonna. Alright, so now I got the lights that I'll be able to do that with. And I'm actually using them right now, that's why you can see me so well. And the nice thing about having lights is that you can see that I'm all lit up, but then in the background, it's not like crazy lit, Oh. And for someone that doesn't have like $300 to spend on some lights for your YouTube channel, this is something I recommend if you don't have any lights and you have a very small budget. Get one of these lights. It's basically the same thing. It has LEDs in it. And the nice thing about this is that it's battery powered, so you could just put batteries in there, and it also comes with a rechargeable battery. So you could just charge up the battery, use the rechargeable battery. But if that were to die, if you were like out shooting, or if that were to die while you're recording your video, you could just throw in some batteries. And it takes AA batteries, and the thing that I recommend for this, if you're gonna have something with AA batteries, definitely get some rechargeable batteries, so that way like you can get more out of this. So that way, instead of only being able to use this light for half of your YouTube video, then you'll be able to use this light for your whole YouTube video. Maybe you're planning on recording 2 in a row, That way you could just basically use the light longer. And this light is like $15, maybe $10 on Amazon. And again, everything that we're talking about in this video is linked in the description. So go click one of those links, go check out what these products are, see how it can improve your audio and video quality. And let me know in the comments below if you're planning on starting a YouTube channel. Let me know what your channel is going to be all about. I really am interested, so go let me know. And number 4 in this YouTube channel equipment for beginners with a budget in 2020 video. The 4th one is having a tripod, and I prefer like really small tripods, so that way, not like small, but they can expand. And the reason that I like just tripods that are smaller rather than the giant like 70-inch ones is just because they're more like, I don't know, like versatile. You could use them like anywhere. You can put like, on this one I got this thing right here. But if I wanted to real quick, I could just move it, put it over there, put it over here. It doesn't matter where I want to record. A smaller tripod will fit pretty much everywhere. And if I needed to be higher up, like this camera is higher up right now, I just put it on top of something so that way, I can have it higher up. So yeah, this tripod was about $8, the one that I'm using right here. And this is the one that I use for my photos. This is the one that I use for my videos. I love this tripod, especially for being only $8. And dude, I don't even want to upgrade my tripod because I like this one so much. It's all black. I even did a little customizations to it. So I'm literally crazy about this tripod right here, and it will be linked in the description. And this one right here is like my backup one that I put like on my cell phone, or I put my cell phone on. But the reason why you're gonna need a tripod is so that way, you know, you don't have to like stack up some books and put your camera on top of some books if you want to like keep it up, or, you know, that way you can really choose the angle that you're being shot from, the angle that the video is being taken from. Like for example, on my channel, usually I'll be a little bit lower to the ground. The camera will be a little bit lower to the ground. In this one, I'm trying it up a little bit higher and talking upward a little more rather than like looking down and talking. And that's a nice thing about having a tripod, that you could just real quick, just move it up if I want to, move it down if I want to. And then if you have a tripod, then you're not like worried that you're gonna like knock your camera off of whatever it's propped up on, or like that it's just gonna fall off and break. You know, you spend a lot of money for the equipment that you have, even if it's just your cell phone. That's probably still an expensive cell phone. You definitely don't want to break it. So I definitely recommend getting a tripod, so that way you don't have to worry about it ever like falling over. And it just makes the process of making videos much easier. Number 5 in this YouTube channel equipment for beginners video is having an editing software, so a video editing software. And I know a ton of you guys don't even need this. As a beginner, you could just record your video and just say what you need to say, and then not make any edits to the video and just upload it. That is totally okay. You can totally do that. But if you're trying to be like a YouTuber with like, you know, cinematic like things, like for example, like one of these, a card that comes onto the screen and then talks about whatever you're talking about, or it says whatever you're talking about in the video. That's pretty cool. It just adds like that little bit of like professionality to your video. Hold up. Huh. It's very professional to have like titles be on your videos. And having an editing software not only lets you mess up, so if I wanted to be like, I messed that up. So if I wanted to take that out, all I would have to do is just go in, chop before, chop after, press delete, move the clips together, and this is what you get. And having an editing software not only lets you mess up, so if I wanted to take that out, all I would have to do is just go in, chop before, chop after, press delete, move the clips together, and this is what you get. And that's pretty cool. So you can have pretty much endless mess ups and then just keep going. That alone really takes the stress off of making videos. You don't have to be like, oh my God, I need to like prepare. I need to make sure that I know everything before I do this. Obviously, know your bro. But being able to mess up and then quickly fix it after you record the video that's pretty awesome. I'll take that any day. And there's so many different things that you could do with an editing software. That's how you add like different transitions from like scene to scene. That's how you put multiple clips together. So if I press record for 5 minutes, and then I go somewhere else, press record and record for 5 minutes, in the editing software, you can take both of those clips and put them together so that way it makes one full video. And then you could also put like sound effects in the editing software. The editing software is where it gets awesome. There's unlimited potential in an editing software. And you could even put like memes on the screen. That's always funny whenever I see people putting memes like in their videos. So yeah, editing software is the 5th essential YouTube channel equipment for beginners in 2020 that I recommend. And the editing software that I use, it's within the Adobe Creative Cloud, and I'll also link the Creative Cloud in the description, so that way anybody who's interested can also go check it out. But what the Adobe Creative Cloud gives you is amazing. It gives you access to all of Adobe's softwares that they've made. So that means Photoshop, Lightroom, Premiere Pro, After Effects, Media Encoder, you have all of it. But the video editing software that I use within Creative Cloud is called Adobe Premiere Pro. And the reason why I said that I get the Creative Cloud is because if you just pay monthly for the video editing software, it's about $25. But if you were to get the Creative Cloud, which has the video editing software, the photo editing software, and many other things in there. What I did was I got Adobe Premiere Pro, which is a pro software, meaning that professional video editors use this software. So that way I could start out learning this software, because I knew that I wanted to be editing videos and be a YouTuber for a long time. So if I was going to be doing that, I need to learn the good software to use, not just like a quick fix software that's free and has like minimal tools. And again, all gear that we mentioned in this video is linked in the description below, because I know that makes it easier for you guys rather than having to search it up on Amazon on. And if you buy anything through those links, you'll be helping out me and the channel, and I appreciate everybody, all of you, that help make this channel possible. Thank you. And the next video in this How to Start a YouTube Channel from Scratch series, wow, that is a lot to say. The next video in this series is all about growth strategies on YouTube. So that means how we could leverage our analytics first of all, but also how we can optimize each video to perform its best. So make sure you go subscribe below. It's that big red button, just in case you didn't know, it says subscribe on it. But after you subscribe, make sure you click that notification bell. What that does is it notifies you every time I release a new video, and the reason why you're going to want to do that is so that way you can go and apply each strategy that I talk about first before the competition, so that way you're out there, you know, beating everybody, you're ahead of the curve, you know. And today's comment question, be sure to answer it in the comments. That's why it's called the comment question. So a lot of my videos, I say the comment question is this, and then they just don't even go and comment. So yeah, the whole point of the comment question is to go and comment below and answer the question if you didn't know. All right, but today's comment question is, what is your purpose behind your YouTube channel? So what is the purpose? What does that look like for you? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video or you liked it at all, make sure you go and smash the like button below. What that does is it lets me know that you guys like this type of content, that I should make more of it, and it also helps people who are, in this case, find the best YouTube channel equipment for beginners with a budget in 2020. It helps people that are looking for that on Google and YouTube. It helps people find it more easily because you guys are liking this video. So that tells the algorithm when people search this about this video that my video should show up. So if you guys like this video, you'll help more people find this video. And yeah, I appreciate you. I'm sure those people will appreciate you. And if you're feeling extra generous, share this video to your Facebook so that way all of your friends can see it and start their own YouTube channel. So that's pretty cool. If you're going to start YouTube, you might as well see if you can find any friends that'll do it with you. That'll be pretty fun. It's always nice to have someone to be able to collab with and grow with, you know? So right after this is being uploaded, the next video is obviously not going to be linked here yet. I got the little red card there just saying, oh, you got to turn on the notifications so you'll know when it comes out. But if you're seeing this in like 5 years or something like that, way after, and you know, I already uploaded the video, it's probably right there. But for everybody that's just viewing this today as I upload it, my next video is not available yet. So make sure you click this YouTube channel playlist. It's like right there. And there's 3 videos in there. This is the 4th one. There's 3 videos all about how to grow a YouTube channel from scratch as a beginner. So make sure that you go check that out if you're just starting out on YouTube, if you're a new YouTuber. I'm just sharing what works for me, and I'm just sharing my process, my journey through starting a YouTube channel. And the hope behind it is that somebody can gain something from my experiences and learn something from my mistakes. So yeah, that playlist is right there. Go check that out, or if the next video is available, it's right there, bro. All you gotta do is click. All you gotta do is click. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.